Hey, what's up, guys? My name is Justin Hill. I'm from Jacksonville, Illinois. Um, First off, this I'm using my new MacBook Pro that I got for my birthday to do a video using the Photo Booth app, and it looks like it has quite a bit of latency in it, so hopefully the audio won't be distorted, and my lips probably won't match up with the audio, but whatever. Anyway, I tried to do a introduction last night on the Padlet discussion board, and I watched that video on Blackboard, but I evidently missed something because I could not figure it out for the life of me how to post it. And I clicked that little plus up there that said create a new Padlet or something like that, and so I had this whole big long thing. Took me probably a half hour to uh, format and type all that out. And then I couldn't figure out how in the world to save it to the Padlet wall. And so I was just going to export it and just email it to the instructor. But I evidently made one wrong move on my trackpad and I lost it all. Every single last word. And it really ticked me off. And so I just put it away and tried to come back to it, decided to come back to it tonight. And I watched that video again and I figured it out now. So I am going to just do a video introduction instead of just doing a text introduction. Because if anyone's like me, I hate reading. Absolutely hate it. I've bought textbooks in the past for all my classes. I didn't pick up a single one of them and read them, which I probably should have, but I didn't. Anyway, I am going to Lincoln Land to get my associate's in arts degree, just because my mom basically required me to get something under my belt. I mean, some the elective classes have been fun, but the core classes, obviously, math, English, science, all those boring classes, I hate them, but they're out of the way now. I just have 2 classes in the summer, 2 classes in the fall, and then I'll finally be done. And I'll have my associates by December of this year. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy. As far as going on, I have no idea actually right now. Well, I shouldn't say I don't have any idea. I haven't decided what major I want to pick. I have about 3 or 4 of them that I'm going in between. The first one, I try to rank these off the top of my head in order of importance to me. The first one that I enjoy is piano technology, and what that is basically the repair and tuning of the pianos, and that's a lot of it's a craft basically is what I would call it, and it takes a lot of practice and just over and doing it over and over and over again to really get the hang of it. Um, I was gonna get my technician to. I was gonna try shadowing, but he's been too busy with his schedule. So, and there's a school in Boston, Massachusetts that is $30,000 for 9 months, and I don't want to spend that kind of money, and I don't want to move away from Illinois to Massachusetts. So that's kind of out of the question right now, up in the air, so to speak. The next interest I have is music technology. I've actually taken a couple of music classes last semester with Jason Waddell. He is an instructor on the Springfield campus. I don't know if any of you know him from over there or not. It was sort of a fun class. I mean, I learned the ins and outs of the digital audio recording world, learned some different techniques and stuff like that. Um, I enjoyed that class nonetheless, but I was glad when it was over. It did get intense at times. Um, I I don't know if I want to go on with music technology or not. I haven't found a set school, which there's tons of them around here that I can easily go to. Full Sail University is the first one that jumps out at me in Florida, which Florida's Sunshine State, all warm and whatnot all year round. Who doesn't like that? Okay, so yeah, piano technology, music technology. The next one would be computer tech. Um, I really enjoy working on computers. Honestly, I've never done any work as far as the technical repair work of computers. The first thing I did as far as tech work on my own, I'm pretty dang proud of myself for figuring it out. But I got this MacBook Pro from my parents for my birthday, and it is a 13-inch, um, and it's got a dual core i5, 2.5 gigahertz, um, with 4 gigs of RAM in it. I at least wanted 8 gigs, but Apple wanted $200 more to upgrade to the next uh, model, which had less memory in it. So I'm just like, well, I'm just going to search YouTube for my model and see what the heck I can come up with. And so I did. I found out that a guy replaced it from 4 gigs to 16 gigs, so that's exactly what I did. I ordered some more RAM off of Amazon and got it and tore into the bottom of this thing, and it was quite easy to uh, remove the original RAM and install the new RAM. So I was pretty dang happy when I successfully completed that task. As far as that's the end of my majors, so to speak. I've had thoughts cross my mind about being a locomotive engineer or a pilot, but those are way off compared to all the others. So, as far as a uh, definition of what art is to me, art can be really anything. Um, uh, how do I want to phrase that? It can be a picture, it can be a song, it can be a drawing, a painting, anything like that. And every uh, definition is different depending on what the media is that was created. Like, for example, a song, a quote comes to my mind, and I've heard this quote for forever, and I still don't know who wrote it. But it is "When words fail, music speaks," and that's one of my favorite quotes. Um, but yeah, I love it. I'd love to have it, buy it somewhere, and have it framed in my piano room. And that leads me to another little thing about me. I am a pianist and a vocalist. I've been playing the piano for 10 years, and I've been a vocalist for 5 years, and I really enjoy it. My main genre of music is praise and worship or Christian. I do a little bit of country, but I have not played country music in forever. So, yeah, that's pretty much me. So, if you want to know anything else, just feel free to shoot me an email through the um, Outlook database. I'd be happy to get to know you.